Hey guys, I am back from vacation. This is my first video since coming back, so these lights seem ultra bright to me today. It's been a while since I've done this, and also I've had a migraine for the past 3 days. I don't know how long it's been now, and so it's been like I've been very sensitive to light, so I'm like this today. So I just wanted to point that out in case I am doing this. You guys know why. So I got some new makeup I want to share with you. I'm so excited about this. When I was at the beach, I watched a Will I Buy It. Samantha March does those every week. And I was watching hers and she talked about some of these products and I was like, yes, please. I need those. And they're affordable, so that makes them even better. So we'll talk about one and then I'll talk about the like big one that I'm very excited about. Ulta Beauty has their own makeup line. I don't know if you know this, but they have like everything under the sun that you can think of. And so they collabed with one of my absolute favorite shows ever. I love this show. It's Gilmore Girls. You guys probably already have known about this, but I'm so excited because I bought just a few things from that collaboration. So from that collaboration, I went ahead and picked up the nail polishes, the nail lacquer set. Let's be proper here. They are really, really pretty. However, these two are so similar. And I'll tell you how they're described on the back in just a second, but they're really beautiful colors on here. So it says, pack your bags, we're headed to Stars Hollow. Surround yourself in feelings of nostalgia and happiness while reminiscing on the special bond between mother-daughter duo Lorelai and Rory Gilmore in this exclusive Ulta Beauty and Gilmore Girls collection. I get a little fast, huh? Meet us after school at Luke's Diner. We'll have a hot coffee waiting. So the kit includes Life is Short, which is this red, Chilton, which is the navy, then there is Miss Patty's, which is this nude, and then Peach Sauce, which is the nude shimmer. I might just, it's been a while since I've watched the show, and I'm really thinking hard. I'm trying to think, what is the peach sauce? Like, I don't know, like that doesn't automatically stick out to me. Peach sauce. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm having one of those moments, but I can't think about it very. But it is just a shimmer. I hope you can kind of see in there that it is shimmery, whereas this one is just nude. There's no shimmer. So they're basically the same other than that. So it would have been nice to see a little bit more of a difference. But I really love this blue. I think the blue is really beautiful. I've been into blue here lately. And then of course a classic red is always good. So that's beautiful. This is red on my nails. This is not this red, of course, but it's just one of the red aspen nails that I like. So I think it's really cute. If I'm gonna be honest, these don't like scream like Gilmore Girls to me, but it's cute. They say Gilmore Girls on them, and that's, you know, enough for me to want to buy them. Next in the set, we have a gel eyeliner kit. It's 6 pieces in here, so there's 6 different ones. It says, I love you 1,000 yellow daisies. Pack your bags, we're headed to Stars Hollow. Yeah. All the same things. Kit includes Poodles, which is white. So there's a white one here. Queen of Ice Cream, which is light blue. World of Books, which is taupe. Dosey's Market, which is brown. Off to College, which is black. And Dragonfly Inn, which is lilac. Now those colors I do get and understand. Okay, so I swatched them all. The first one is Poodles. The second one is Queen of Ice Cream. World of Books, Dosey's Market, Off to College, and Dragonfly Inn. So they're really beautiful. These 3 here, which are Queen of Ice Cream, World of Books, and Dragonfly Inn, they are the blue, the taupe, and the purple, and they have a little bit of shimmer in them, and they're not as smooth. But these 3 here, which are probably the ones I'll use the most, which are Poodles, Dosey's Market, and Off to College, I'll definitely use these because they are super, super smooth. Let me just show you what I mean. So this is the Off to College. It's black. Watch how easy that glides on there. See how smooth that was? Okay. Now let me take Queen of Ice Cream, which is the blue, and show you how. Okay, that one was not a good example because it was not that smooth a second ago, I promise. Let me show you the taupe one. It's just it drags a little bit more. And then I'll show you Queen of Ice Cream too. Why not? I'm sorry, Dragonfly Ann. They're already broken because I just opened that up. Yeah, it's already broken. So I guess once you get them going, they're better. But I mean, like the white, black, and brown, they swatched super, super smooth. So I'm happy with the white, black, and brown. We'll see about the other ones. And then the last thing I got was this. There was more to the collection. These are the only things I got. These were a little pricey, I have to say. But I mean, they're still affordable, but they're still pricey. So this is the lip crayon kit, and this there's coffee cups, like the to-go coffee cup, and then the Luke's coffee cup. Oh wait, this is Luke's, and then there's, I guess these are supposed to be like their home coffee cups. I don't know. But there's a classic, which is matte red, No Cell Phones, which is matte nude, Vicious Trollop, which is a glossy mauve, and First Kiss, which is a glossy nude. We're left to our own devices to decide which is which because the shades are not on here. Okay, see this one? It looks really deep. Even the top of it does. It's swatched like this. It's a red. So, I'm gonna take out my watch because I had to swatch them in a weird spot, so it's hard to see. So here is the matte red. The matte red, which is classic. And then the matte nude, which is No Cell Phones. The glossy mauve, which is Vicious Trollop. I just love that name. I think that's so cute. And then, I know. And then this is the glossy nude, which is First Kiss. So there are all of those swatched. I want you to know I had to work to get those eyeliners off, so I bet they're pretty good. All right, so the one that I'm super excited about. Now, Gilmore Girls, that was my show. I've watched it through many times and love to watch it on Netflix. I don't know if it's still available on Netflix. I feel like that they've taken it off. And I'm tongue-tied today too, as usual, so overlook me. But I watched the reboot on Netflix. On Netflix when they did, you know, a new series, a new season, whatever they call it. Yeah, so I did that, and yeah, I love Gilmore Girls. Okay, it's a good one. But I grew up on this show here, so I had to purchase this. Saved by the Bell. Can you? I'm over the moon for this. Okay, this is amazing. This is actually the front. I have a cut in it. I don't know how that happened. I didn't cut it, I promise. But it says Kelly loves Zach. I even watched The College Years. That's how much I love Saved by the Bell, okay? I love it. But it looks like a locker. One of their lockers, of course. How freaking cute is this? I just love it. Oh, look. There's details on the inside. All on the inside. Saved by the Bell. Like the actual show. How it looked on the actual show. That is so cool. Here is what everything looks like. Oh, I'm about to lose something. Maybe now you can see. Sorry, my lights are glaring. There's just no way around that, but wow. I've not even looked at it in person yet. Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. I almost passed on the brushes because I have a ton of brushes and I don't need them. But I was looking at what they were in and I'm like, why is this thing on top of them? Look at this. It's Zach's phone. Oh my gosh, how freaking cute. Oh wow. Oh, is that one busted? Doesn't look very good. We'll salvage it. Oh my gosh. I had to take a short break and show my husband this stuff because he's a Saved by the Bell fan as well. Oh my gosh. I love it all. I do. I think it's so cute. But his phone, OMG. I know, I sound like a stinking teenager. That's pretty cool. On the side it says Zack Attack live performance at the max. They're really cute though. They have Wet n Wild and Saved by the Bell on there. So cute. This one's a tad bit different on the design. Same concept. And same thing here. So cute. I'll use those. Like normally I would throw packaging away. I'm not throwing this packaging away. I'm sorry. I have to keep it. This is too daggone cute. I will hoard this. It even has a little bag that it comes with. It says Saved by the Bell. It has a little zipper. That on there it says Wet n Wild on one side, Saved by the Bell on the other. But it's like their gym bags that they were always carrying around. There is the Wet n Wild Home of the Tigers Kabuki brush. So then there are these face duos. So this one is the Wet n Wild Saved by the Bell Nerd Alert face duo. This one has Screech and Lisa on there. On Screech's side, it says pick you up at 7-ish, and she says sorry, Screech. So cute. And then the It's Alright Glow Face duo with Jesse and Slater. And she says, you macho pig, and he says, oink oink baby. And then there is Relationship Goals. This one came broken, but it says, this is the Zach and Kelly one. It's Relationship Goals, hashtag Relationship Goals. And it says, she says, you're crazy, and he says, only about you. Not sure if these were just existing colors or if, you know, they've made new colors. This one kind of looks like one I've already gotten, but I could be wrong. Then there is the Wanna Wrestle setting spray with Slater on there. Everybody always thought he was the cutest, but I was, of course, crushing on Zach. Oh, it's just a regular spritz. Doesn't smell like anything really, just like a normal setting spray. And then we have the Saved by the Bell Bayside Cheerleading Mascara. Then we have the Bayside Beauties Plumping Lip Kit. So here's Jesse's. They each have a liner and it's a liner and a gloss. So there's Jesse's. Here's Lisa's. And here's Kelly's. Then the biggest deal of it all, to me at least, is the Squad Goals Shadow Palette. So it looks like a locker. Can you guys tell? And then it has all the cast here and the locker thing here. The lock from the locker. The locker thing. So here are all the shades. I think that they look prettier in person than they do on camera. I'll be honest with you. Because I'm not, like on camera, I'm like, ugh. And then in person, I'm like, oh, those are pretty. So they have stamps in here. Z plus K in this one. I don't know if you can see it. And then on here it says Go Tigers, and right here it says the Max. So I actually have to do some stuff for my boutique after this, so unfortunately today we're going to be pretty neutral with this. So I know you guys probably want to see some of the colors, but today I'm just not going to be doing color. I will, however, since I'm not going to do color, I will swatch all these for you, so give me 1 second. So I swatched in the order of the palette, so trying to get it to where it doesn't glare for you. This pressed glitter was actually pretty nice. There are shade names on the back, and of course I did it incorrectly. Okay, so I'll tell you the names when I use them. So they named everything up this way, and I swatched everything like horizontally, so sorry. That's gonna be too much for me to try to figure out. Sorry. See how wearable it looks though on my arm? Very pretty. So I'm gonna use my Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime eye primer in the shade 1. Always make sure to shake this before you use it, and you literally need the tiniest amount. Like that might be too much, to be quite honest. So I like to dab my fingers together and put it on kind of like I put on eye cream in a little bit of a way. I'm just getting out my BH Cosmetics Belgian Waffle palette just to use the mirror in here, because the palette itself doesn't have a mirror. So I'm going to use this brush that came with the Saved by the Bell set. It's like a blending brush, and I think I'm going to go into this shade here, which, if I'm reading the back correctly, this one is called Hot Sunday. There is some kick up in these pans, but they're Wet n Wild, so they're affordable. Can't complain too much. So I'm just going to put that through my crease. So then I'm going to take this shade here, which I'm going to hold it up correctly so I can try to figure out the shade name. I'm thinking it's Detention. I hate having to do that because I can never figure it out. And then I'm just going to kind of lightly buff it right through here just for a little bit of added definition. Now, where I had to build up that first shade, this one is not going to have to be built up at all. I'm going to try this like flat shader brush that came with it, and I will start, can't decide. I think I'm going to go with this shade here, which would be I'm So Excited. To me, like, Saved by the Bell was one of the very first shows that were kind of hitting those like hard issues that a lot of the other, you know, kid or mid like preteen shows weren't tackling at the time. Especially with I'm So Excited, you know, where yes, I know it was just caffeine pills that she developed an addiction to, and that's kind of silly to some, but you know, it just showed the dangers of, you know, what addiction can bring, and you know, feeling like you have to be perfect, you have to be able to achieve it all. And so I think that to me was really something I always admired, even as I got older, about the show, was that they did tackle some hard issues. And I know a lot of people like to joke and say, oh, it's just caffeine pills. That's true. But that was also a different time, and we weren't dealing with the things we deal with today either. Kids got to be kids back then, you know. I don't remember knowing some of the things kids know these days at their ages. Like, I'm like, you know what that is? So it's crazy to me. So this first shade is Time Out. And I'm going to use that next. I'm going to try to clean off this brush a little. and then go into that one. I just want just a tiny bit of depth on that edge, and so I'm going to take this shade here called Go Bayside, and I literally dipped in once, so there's just a tiny bit on that brush, and I'm just gonna barely, whoa, okay, there's pigment with that one. See how it gave just a tiny bit of dimension? So I'm kind of liking the palette, I have to say. I think that it's very, very nice. I've never had one of their larger palettes. This is the 15 pan palettes, and I've never had one this big, but I'm pretty pleased with it. The only shade I kind of had to build up a little bit was that first one, and it was a light shade to begin with, so I kind of had to build up the intensity the way that I wanted it. So I'm not complaining. But yeah, I think even swatching, I felt like these were going to be great shades. This blue shade right here looked really, really nice. So yeah, I think that these colorful shades are going to be really, really beautiful. And even this glitter looked really nice when it was swatched. So I'm really liking the palette, I have to say. So let me go and do as much of my makeup as I can, and then I'll come back and we'll use the rest of the Saved by the Bell stuff. I may use a liner out of the Gilmore Girls, and we may use the lip stuff. I'm not sure, we'll see, but I'm not gonna paint my nails for you. I may show you that in a coming video, like, oh, I painted my nails or something, but yeah, that's not gonna happen in this video. I didn't think you guys expected it, but I wanted to let you know. So yeah, let me go finish that and I'll be right back. All right, so I have most of my face done. I did my foundation and bronzer, eyebrows. I think that's all. I had to think about it because I'm not 100% sure, but I used my Touch and Soul primer, my Estee Lauder foundation. I used some Soul Body cream bronzer. Then I used the Belgian Waffle palette for bronzer to set that, and for brows I used my Urban Decay brow blade. So I think that was all I used, pretty sure. So let's get into cheeks. So I have this one, which is really pretty. It's the Nerd Alert. It's Screech and Lisa. It's really, really pretty. And then I have the pink one, which is It's Alright with Jessie and Slater. But the one that really speaks to me is actually broken, but I can't tell exactly how broken that it is. It's the Relationship Goals with Zach and Kelly. Not just because it's Zach and Kelly, but I just really like the colors. Like, it's a peachy and a golden color. So I'm thinking I'm going to open this up and check it out. We'll see. It's actually not too broken. It was just around like the quotation there. So I'm not gonna cry about it too bad. But I am gonna use this for blush and possibly this for highlighter. Can you guys see that? It's really pretty. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. This really reminds me about, not about, but this reminds me of a little face duo that I have from them, but I cannot think of the name. It used to be called After Sex Glow. I know that, but they've changed the name of it, so that's why I can't think of it. But it really looks like that. So maybe they have other face duos that are, these are just renamed. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna take this cheek brush and I'm gonna dip into the cheek side. Wow, it is powdery, but that could have been why it was where it was broken. And then I'm just going to pat some on my cheek. Whoa. It's very powdery. Again, could be where it was broken. I'm very, very blushy today. So I took out that little kabuki brush. It's very, very soft. And just to kind of blend that down just a little, I'm going to go over it with the kabuki. Just to kind of, you know, see what I can do here. It looks good, actually. A little bit did come off on the brush where it's white, you can kind of see, but not a whole lot. And it just kind of blended all together. And it feels really soft. Like, I could have set my whole face with this. I should have used it. So I'm going to just take my highlighting brush and dip into the golden side here. It's powdery as well, so maybe they're just all powdery. Ooh, but look at the glow. I don't mind it so much just because it's Wet n Wild, it's affordable, you know, all that good stuff. I'm going to go back to my eyeshadow for just a second. I'm going to take that first shade that we started with. I'm dipping into this shade here, which is called Hot Sunday. And I'm just doing it on the fluffy brush. I started to look at the mirror that's not in there. And I'm just blending underneath the eye. I'm not worried too much about precision with this. Just want to buff. I'm going to go back to this like packer brush and dip into Go Bayside right here, this deeper color. I'm going to dip in with the tip of the brush. And I'm going to use it for some precision on this outer corner here. It doesn't have to go all the way across, just a little bit of precision. I'm going to take my small little brush here and dip into this shade here. It's called Malibu Sands. It's this one right here. And it's got a little shimmer to it. And I'm going to put it in this inner corner. It's very pretty. And on the brow bone, I'm going to take my kabuki brush just over that highlight just a little bit, just to kind of diffuse it. It's very beautiful, but I don't want it to be like too much, you know, like wow. That's all you see. Then I'm going to take the gel eyeliner from the Gilmore Girls and Ulta Beauty. This one is the brown one, which was Dosie's Market. So I'm going to roll it up a little. And I'm just going to tightline. See how that definition just makes just a little, the slightest difference, but it's so unique. Before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and set, because if I do this before I put any lips or mascara on, it'll help the mascara not to transfer. The lips, it doesn't really matter if you put setting spray on with them, in my opinion. So that's why I'm just going to go ahead and do this. This I really like, actually. It smells kind of like fresh. There's 100 mLs. It's not like, there's not like a huge like, oh, it smells like this. It just has like a, I don't know, fresh is all I can think of. Oh, did I get my hair wet? I have naturally curly hair, so if it gets wet, it's gonna curl up. Okay, let's use our mascara. This is the Bayside Cheerleading Mascara. I'm excited to see the wand on this. Looks like a very nice little tube, Saved by the Bell. I'm holding it upside down. Wet n Wild mascara, and then there's Saved by the Bell here. The Moment of Truth. Kind of stirring it up a little. Oh, it has like a curled, oh, it kind of reminds me of the Roller Lash. The wand, at least. All right, so I'm gonna try it out. So here's what one coat looks like. It's honestly not doing a huge anything for me. Like, I can tell I got mascara on, but it's not like, wow, I've got mascara, you know? Like, it's just, it's there. I do like the wand. I really do. It's like the closest thing to the Roller Lash I've ever found. So very, very happy with that. So I'm gonna do this side, and then I'm gonna do a second coat, and we'll see what it does. A second coat definitely helped, for sure. I can tell the difference. This is 2, this is 1. Okay, so I've swatched all the lips. The first one here, the liner and gloss, are from Kelly. All of the lip glosses smell like bubblegum to me. But it's a really bright pink. It's it doesn't have any sparkle or anything in the gloss. But they're both very bright pink. Sorry, I just had some makeup on me. Very beautiful. Probably not what I'm gonna go to today. The next one in the middle is Lisa, and it's very beautiful. She has a little bit of shimmer in her pink. It's a little bit more pale than Kelly's, and her liner is almost, almost the same as Kelly's, but I kind of like it just a little bit more actually. So it's really, really pretty. And finally we have Jessie. She is the one closest to my watch here, and she is like a nudie pink color, and I really like it, and she's gonna be what I use today. So I'm first gonna line my lips with the pencil. It's plumping, so I feel that like tingling, but I think I have an issue with mine because I think there's like a little stopper that's supposed to be on the top there that has come off, so I'm gonna have to do a little surgery on that one. And so this is my finished Saved by the Bell look. I didn't really use a whole lot of the Gilmore Girls, I know, but Saved by the Bell was like, it had everything. I had to use it. But I really like everything. I think that all of this came together really nicely. If I can keep my lip gloss off of my teeth, we'll be doing really good. But everything looks really good. I'm very pleased, and I am very happy to have this collection in my life. If you are a Saved by the Bell fan, go get it before it is gone, because I am so glad that I did. Trust me, this might be my favorite collab that I've purchased for like a TV show or anything like that. I mean, really, it might be my favorite because I'm just in love with everything. I think they did a great job. Wet n Wild is like one of my favorite makeup brands. They're so affordable. This whole collection, I bought everything for $70. I know that $70 is a lot, but look at all that I got in here. I mean, like, I got everything, so I can't complain. I really can't. I'm so excited. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was fun to watch, something a little bit different than just the norm, and let me know what your favorite Saved by the Bell episode was if you if you loved it as much as I did. I just absolutely love the show so much. So I am going to go now and do a live for selling some clothes. So if you are not on my Facebook page for my business, I will link it down below. That way you can never miss a a live sale, because things tend to sell out very fast in my boutique. This shirt that I have on now, I was going to link it. I had a little piece of fuzz on me. I was going to link it down below, but I looked right before I started this and it sold out. I'm sorry. It's completely sold out. So I do apologize for that, but it's so cute and we have more cute things on the site. So definitely go and check it out, and make sure, don't let anything wait. Purchase it before it's gone. I have so many people say, oh, I wish I had bought that before it sold out, and I can't. There's so many things that I just can't repurchase. Like, what I get is all I get. So I just wanted to say that if you are ever interested in any of my clothing, it's mostly for my boutique. I don't wear anything else these days. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.